Going live. I'm live. Hi guys, what's up? Oh my webcam light's very bright. Hello. Happy Thursday. It should be Thursday because the Honda Classic's playing in the living room. Hi guys, so if you've been following me, you know that I recently picked up a SIG P365XL. It came with a Romeo, but I took it right off right away and put a Holosun 507K on it. So, oh, by the way, this is a better holster that it's right in, and these are my favorite holsters. TRX arms are great, but they don't make one for this, at least not that I saw. Could be wrong. So we'll go ahead and make sure that the weapon is clear and safe. Okay. I like to feel, not just look. Okay, weapon's clear and safe. And I'm going to put the magazine over here. Okay, guys, so I've been carrying this for about maybe 2 weeks or so now. I've loved carrying it. It's replacing my Walther CCP M2 that I've been carrying for about 2 years now. And despite not such a big difference in size, it actually carries a lot more comfortably. I'm not exactly sure what magic's going on with that. My favorite thing about carrying this is seated in my vehicle where I spend a lot of time is that this firearm just disappears. It just rides really nicely. I was kind of concerned. I've never had a handgun with an optic on it before. I've never even shot one or messed with one. I was a little concerned, about the durability and rigidity of the optic and stuff like that. But this thing is very solid. The box that the Holosun came in it's just a quality product. And haven't actually gotten the time to put some rounds through it, which I did on Tuesday. I put 200 rounds through it. I had one failure to fire, which was a bad round. It's Gecko 115 grain, cheapest stuff I could get that I've had actually for quite a while. Trust me, it hurt to spend 200 rounds of 9mm, but this is my carry pistol and it's got to be done. My primary objective was to sight in the optic, obviously, ensure functionality, reliability, and just get some training with it, some trigger time on it. So that round that did not fire out of the 200 had a really good deep primer strike. I should have took a picture of it. Had a really good deep primer strike in there. And as you do with any misfire, weapon down range, at least 10 seconds, make sure it's not going to be a delayed let off. Racked it out, examined the round, really good deep primer strike in there. I tried it again, still nothing. So I'm gonna do the YouTube thing and put that on the ammo, not the gun. I don't know if you can see right here, by the way, that is from a piece of brass that went right down perfect in here. And I don't think that's actually because the ejection pattern shot it straight up. I think it actually hit the plexiglass barrier, the divider between us. By the way, this is a temporary living space. The flamingos aren't mine. The cat ears are mine. The optic itself, easy to install. If you're wondering if you have a SIG P365, because the Romeo Zero comes with kind of a co-witness, it does actually co-witness, and I did verify that it actually shoots right to point of aim like that. I was practicing doing that inside 5 yards, so I didn't have to do holdover for the dot. I did practice doing that as well, but I wanted to make sure that that worked as well. There you can see the dot right there, kinda. There you go. I do like the EOTech reticle. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. I was really impressed. I was watching some videos. Two of my favorite guys are regular guy, Chris. I was listening to him talk about the things you need to start focusing on as you transition to a red dot for a pistol. And what he mentioned was you have to really have a good trigger pull. And that's true. He said that you subconsciously kind of correct as you pull with your iron sights. With the dot, it's jumping all over the place. You got to really hold it down there and get a really good trigger pull. The flat trigger, I wasn't sure how I would feel about it. I thought it was mainly an aesthetic type of deal. I really enjoyed it. In this guise, maybe it's a placebo effect. I don't know, but it just kind of really gets me right on there. And being that it's a red dot, the flat trigger for some reason for me kind of helps me just feel exactly if I'm going left, right, up, or down, and it just pulls straight back, and it's just It just worked on this gun. I'm not saying that a curve trigger wouldn't work just as good, but I wouldn't change it. It worked really good for me. The optic was pretty easy to zero. Comes with the tool, up, down, left, right. Mine was shooting a little low and a little left. Fixed that, dialed it in a little bit, and then I was basically picking numbers on the target, like the 7 or the 9, and just nailing them from 12 yards with practice, with time. I'm not an operator. I'm not tier 1. I was a firearms instructor in the Navy for 6 years, but I'm human, and I don't get to shoot 300 rounds every day, like Aaron Cowan does. Sage Dynamics. Also, if you want information on red dots, Sage Dynamics, Aaron Cowan. He's the guy. The pistol itself, recoil completely manageable, very comfortable. Get the full grip on it without the extended magazine for me personally, and I have been, practicing with it a lot, and I've never had a pinching concern here slamming magazines in. I don't know what to say, guys. It ran smooth, it ran great. The co-witness works, and it shoots straight to point of aim with the irons. And once I got the dot zeroed in and started really paying attention, the thing just hits. So I feel really confident carrying this now, and I can absolutely see the advantage to a red dot on a pistol, and I think it is the way ahead. Maybe not for everybody, and there's going to be kind of a you have to think about the return on your investment in that, not just financially, but also training time wise. You can't really just go to a red dot and without practice and just think you're going to be good to go easy mode. It's not like slapping one on an AR-15. It's a little bit different when it's a pistol. It's hard to explain, but without the point of contact and everything else considered, especially because this has such a small window. Now, there is a little bit of a convex to it. You don't really notice it. I didn't really notice it. Sorry, I didn't mean to just point that straight at you. I'm just trying to remember what I was feeling on the range as I talked about it. Didn't really notice it, maybe except for one time, like right at the end of the 200 rounds, it was getting a little bit dirty, and I just right off, no problem. The brightness works amazingly. You don't have to go all the way up at all, and it shows up just fine out in broad daylight, no clouds overhead in the middle of the noon. It also goes down. It also has shake awake, which if you're like very crazy, like I know that I'm just going to change it every year on my birthday at least. I like stuff to be off as much as possible just because I just do. Didn't get it to lock back every single time. That's a me problem with almost every gun I shoot, pretty much every gun I shoot except my M11 that I also took out to the range for the first time with this one. So maybe I'll do a video on that later if you want to see it. But that would be just for fun. I can't tell you anything about this that bigger budget YouTube people have already told you a million times. If you're interested in this pistol, I think you should try it. If you're interested in a red dot, I think you should try it. I have nothing bad to say about Holosun. I mean, I've only had it for, like I said, 2 weeks, but I'm really impressed by it. I love the EOTech reticle. It makes more sense to me, especially in a handgun application. By the way, every single round that I fired out of this, except for like the leftovers at the end, were full mag +1. So didn't have any issues feeding or anything like that. So that's pretty much it, I guess, guys. I don't really have anything else to say. Like I said, that you can't find out from people that make money doing this, and can tell you more than I can, and have fancy high-speed 4K video of them going super fast, doing crazy stuff. I'm just a regular working guy. I spent my hard-earned money on this, and I'm very happy I did. Sometimes you get on the bandwagon, and it turns out they're playing your favorite music. Guys, train safe, stay vigilant, and I wish you guys and your families and loved ones and friends and everyone deployed safe. And God bless, especially our fighting men and women. Have a good day, guys.